Hey there, this is Kakarotvg. Welcome back to another episode of MinecraftForge tutorials. In this tutorial, we will be making two mobs. An animal, a peaceful monster looking weird, and a hostile one. So, I've already modeled them in Technique and made the textures. If you don't know how to do that, I suggest you look around to watch the tutorial. I had made a tutorial, but Cam Studio was being really stupid, so I wasn't able to get it working. So, anyways, so if you wanna make it exactly like mine, just copy the code and yeah. So I've already made the textures in the Java and exported them as Java files. And I've also made some custom sounds for the tutorial animal. So resources, assets, tutorial, mod, sounds, mob, come on, mob, tutorial animal, death, hurt, and save. Okay, so now let's open up Eclipse. Okay. Okay, so we don't need to use. Oh, seriously, with the lag. Oh my gosh. Okay. Tutorial mod, common, tutorial. Now we are going to make a new package. I'm going to call it .model.mobs. I'm going to call this model tutorial animal. New class model tutorial mob. Now we're going to open the tutorial animal.java. I'm going to open up the text edit and just copy it over. And we're going to get rid of all this. Choose package declaration and import net.minecraft.entity.entity. And I hate this computer. Alright, so you will have error entity. Yeah, add some stuff in. Entity. Entity. And then in here, entity. Okay, so now that's all fine, but it has 4 legs and we want the legs to move, right? Right. Yeah, so let's add in some code here that will allow the legs to move. And then, So we start with this dot leg 1 dot rotate angle x equals math helper dot cosine power 1 plus 0.6662f plus no, not plus, times and times 1.4f times part 2. Which actually in this case is f1. You know what you can do? Instead of having to do all that, just go to source net.minecraft.client.model and go to model creeper from the end and down here. So instead of having to type all that, you can just go down here and change it. F, 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 F1, 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 F1. And that should do it. Now we need to do the same with model tutorial model. And it opened up an Eclipse, which is an accident. So let's see. And I hate this lag. Package declaration. int.minecraft.entity.entity and comma entity comma entity comma entity, and then same thing here. Except this dot left leg, right leg, left arm, right arm, left arm, and that should do it. And that's it for the models. So now we're going to be creating our entity classes. So just close out Minecraft. Now let me make sure something real quick. VG, colon, VG, colon, tutorial, model. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now package dot entity dot mobs class entity tutorial animal class entity tutorial mob. Now for the tutorial mob, it needs to extends entity mob. For tutorial animal, it needs to extend entity animal. Add the constructor. Now we'll start with the add an implemented method. Okay then. Now we'll start with tutorial mode. So after the super, this dot set size 0.9f 0.9f, and this dot get navigator dot set avoid water false. What this does is it makes it so it doesn't avoid water. This dot tasks dot add task 0, 0, new entity AI swimming this. This dot tasks dot add task 2 new entity AI wander this comma 0.25 D. Let it go. What this does is it sets the walking speed of your mob. This dot tasks, speaking of something, 1 dot add task 2, and then new entity AI watch closest this comma entity this comma entity player dot class comma 6.0 f. And then this, you know what, let's just copy these over. Three entity AI look idle. Yeah, look idle. This. Okay. 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 4. New entity AI attack on collide this entity player dot class 0.25d comma false. And then entity villager dot class true. So after the attack on collide tasks, we add this dot add target task target tasks target dot add task entity new entity AI hurt by player by, okay, target. This, comma, troop. Okay. Now, seven, 8. I'm gonna add one more. I'm gonna add one more after this. 8 and 9. So 8. Entity AI. Attackable target. This, comma, entity player dot. Entity player dot class, comma, 0, comma, true. Entity villager dot class, comma, 0, false. Entity AI nearest. Okay, that takes care of our super constructor. Now there isn't much left to do. So public int get max health, return 20. Well, I'm actually gonna do 40. Public int get attack strength, return 4. Then public static int get armor value. Okay, we are back. Sorry about that. Hate it when people interrupt me. Alright. Get armor value. Return 4. Public boolean is AI enabled. Return true. Then we need protected string get protected string get living sound. And then return. I'll be right back. I need to check something. Okay then, so we need to return reference dot mighty plus mob dot tutorial animal. Oops, no, this is the wrong one. So we're actually going to return mob dot zombie dot save. Protected string get hurt sound and then return mob dot zombie dot hurt. Then protected string get death sound and then return mob dot zombie dot death. Now there's one more method you have to get. Now protected int get dropped item ID return item handler dot tutorial item dot item ID. So now that is it for our tutorial. Entity tutorial mob dot class. Now we're going to copy and paste that into here, and then we're going to edit it based on the normal animal. Okay, so set size, navigator, swimming, AI mate is comma 0.1D. Make this 1.0D. And okay. Now entity AI mate AI longer. AI follow parent 1D. Look idle. Sorry. Okay. And change this to tasks, and then we're done with that part. Get max health, will leave the same. Is AI enabled, will leave the same. Get string living sound. This is where we have some fun. Reference dot yd plus colon plus mob dot tutorial mob dot say. Hurt, death, and tutorial ingot. Okay. Now get drop down ID. Alright, we are done with the entity classes now. Yay! Next, we are going to need to open the proxies. So, proxies, client proxy, common proxy, proxy. Okay. Now, actually, before we do we do need the common proxies, but we also need to create new pack, create the renderers. So, dot render dot mobs. New class, render tutorial animal. New class, render tutorial mob. Starting with render tutorial animal, extends render living, add constructor, add and implement methods. Okay, so under this, we need to do private static final resource location field underscore field resource lock equals new resource location reference dot mod plus texture slash mob slash tutorial animal.png. Then return resource lock. So under the super constructor, we'll leave that the same. Entity tutorial animal okay then, and then okay, copy this. 11 8 832 11 833 775, and then return return this dot function 11833 a entity tutorial animal entity. No, not Minecraft entity, and done. I'll just copy this into here. and new tutorial mob tutorial mob. Okay. Now we need to go into our tutorial modding and resources, assets, tutorial mod, textures, new folder, mob, tutorial animal, and tutorial mob. Okay. So now in common proxy, in public void init // creates spawns mobs and creates spawn eggs. So now entity registry dot register global entity ID entity omega pound dot entity tutorial animal class tutorial animal, and the ID entity registry dot find global unique entity ID. Then entity registry dot add spawn entity tutorial animal dot class weighted probability. Let's go with 5, 3, 8, and creature type dot ambient biomes. Biome gen base dot each biome gen base dot plains biome gen base dot tiger biome gen base dot extreme biome gen base dot desert biome gen base dot ice plains. I'd say that's good. Now language registry dot instance dot add string localization. Entity dot tutorial animal dot name, comma, tutorial animal. Custom egg dot register custom entity egg. Entity tutorial animal dot class. Then we're going to open up our search browser and we're going to go to colorpicker.com. 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 And I want to go with a lightish blue color, so let's see. So 0x b, comma 0x, and then I want a purplish. And then I need to go to new package, dot egg, new class, custom egg. This extends item egg add constructor public static int get unique ID int entity ID equals 300, and then do entity ID plus while entity list dot get string from ID entity ID does not equal null. Return entity ID. Okay. Now, public static void register custom entity egg. class extends entity int primary color int secondary color, and then import entity. Now int id equals get unique entity ID get unique ID and then entity list dot ID to class mapping dot put ID entity. Then entity list dot entity eggs dot put ID new entity egg info ID comma primary color secondary color. Okay, so back to here. Now we copy this. And then place this down here. Entity tutorial mob 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 mob, then back to color picker. And then here. And then we are done with common proxy. Now client proxy. register render information. So now rendering registry dot register entity rendering handler entity tutorial animal dot class comma new render tutorial animal new model tutorial animal and then comma 0.5 f. And then copy that again. Tutorial mob under tutorial mob tutorial mob. So let's save. Let's see if there's anything else we need to do in client proxy. No. So it's that. Now there's one more thing we still need to do. We need to go okay, so under events and handlers. Tutorial event handler and class sound event handler tutorial. Okay. So this will do is this will allow us to play our own custom sounds. So now at side only side dot client at Forge subscribe public void on sound load event slash tutorial animal sounds event dot manager dot add sound reference dot body plus mob slash two mob tutorial animal slash say.ogg. Now we copy this 2 more times. Change say to hurt and to death. And that should do. Now let's make sure they're in that correct area. Tutorial animal. And there's that. Now we need to go into the event handler. MinecraftForge dot event bus dot register new sound event handler tutorial and now let's run Minecraft and see if it works. Alright, so far so good. I know this is a long tutorial, but I just didn't feel like splitting it into several parts. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Stop it, stupid fan. Alright, so the new spawn eggs would be under miscellaneous, tutorial animal, tutorial mob. There's our tutorial animal. Okay, let's turn it to date, time set 0. There's our little animal. There's our tutorial animal guy. And our tutorial mob. And he is not playing our sounds. So let me check reference real quick. Reference tutorial mod. Stop that! Okay, tutorial mod. Mob slash tutorial say hurt and death.ogg and entity tutorial animal animal, tutorial, animal, and tutorial animal. And now run the game again. And let's make sure the sounds load correctly this time. Okay, now scene player, new player. Let's check the error log again. Um, it's not loading any sound. That's weird. Let's try running it again. Okay, there we go. So you're registering your sounds. You still are not. Okay, something is wrong with the sounds. I will be right back as soon as I figure this out. Okay, so I got it working. As it turns out, the folder that the sounds are in must be named sound, not sounds. It must be named sound. So, yeah, I guess that works. So let's check out the custom sound. Now let's kill it, see what it might sound like. And there you go. That is our custom mob. Okay, so send the title, the game. Now let me take a look at the entity cow so I can see something. Net.minecraft.empty.passive entity cow. So let's do these. Entity tutorial animal. And then select entity cow. Then the tempt item. Item dot pumpkin pie. Alright, so let's attempt this, see if it works, which I'm hoping it does. I'm not sure how it works. So this way, we get baby animals. Pie. Nope. The heck? Okay, save and put the title. Interact. Tutorial animal. Let's see. Yeah, I forgot. That might be why. Okay, now let's try it. Yeah, sorry if I'm quiet. It's late and I'm tired. So, yeah. Now, hopefully it should work. Nope, still no. Hmm. That's really weird. I don't know why it's not working. Let's try changing it to true and see if that works. Hmm. Okay, so I got it to work. They breed, but they don't make tiny versions of them. So, anyways, so what you need to do is you need to create this method. Public boolean is breeding item, and with all these things, I used pumpkin pie because I like pumpkin pie. And this is it for our tutorial today. I will see you guys next time.